it is just a few minutes before 9:30. I wanted to give everyone a chance to like tune in and kind of get settled. I have been fussing with this for an hour probably, just trying to figure out how to set up the camera with this new thing. My tech guy is not here. He's at his dad's. I miss you, Cody. If you have a mat and a hard surface, great. If you have carpet, great. If you are in pajamas, yay. If you still have coffee, that's water because I'm done with coffee, but awesome. I will say, if you have a dish towel handy, grab a dish towel. We're gonna use it as a prop, potentially. I'm not a big prop person because I believe they get in the way sometimes, but they are useful at times, especially we're gonna be doing some heart opener shoulder stuff, and if you can't touch your two hands, I don't want you to hurt yourself. So grab your things, get settled. As I am waiting for right at 9:30 to start, I want to just talk at you. This is kind of weird. I have some music playing in the background. I also have 3 cats that are running around, quite likely part of our practice today, I don't know. Right now is their exploring hour. But today, before we really get moving and like dive deep into the practice, I just want you to take a second or a moment to just kind of check in with yourself. Like, if you're home alone, then you can kind of go right away. If you have family, friends, pets, co-workers, kids, it might take you a minute to get there. But when I check in, for some reason, I tend to go to my gut. I tend to kind of just like drop my head and like close my eyes and check in with how my gut's feeling. Because my gut is legit the indicator of how authentically I'm living my life, how genuine I'm being, how much I'm showing up, how scared I am, how worried I am. And I'm gonna be honest, I am really nervous, and there's no one in the room. So I legit have like the little nervous armpit sweats going on. Thank God this is not smell-o-vision. And we just need to take a few breaths. So I like a wide base. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are right at 9:30. We are going to start a practice that is genuinely meant to be for everybody, body, but I'm going to offer a lot of different modifications. I'm going to talk a lot, so I'm sorry about my voice. But try to just listen, not strain your neck. That's one of the things with yoga at home. If you're doing it on a video, put your phone or your tablet, or if you're projecting up to like a TV or something, make sure that you're not straining your neck to see what I'm physically doing. Tune in, use your hearing, listen to your body too. So we are gonna check in with our bodies. Just bring your hands to your belly. And there is no right or wrong way. Like, you guys are at home, you could just sit and watch. You don't have to do any practice. You can just absorb. This is my offering. Bring your hands to your belly, chin to your chest. Take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And your base is wide. We're gonna do a lot of grounding, a lot of intentional, presentness practice. We're already grounded to our houses, most of us. Just let this be a time where you feel your feet connect to the floor. Imagine a little baby roots or energy veins, however you want to imagine it. This practice is really going to be visionary. From your feet down to the earth. If you get a chance today, Even if it's a little chilly, walk outside barefoot. Big breath in through the nose and release it all out the mouth. Tune into the belly. What's happening here? Good. And then flutter open those eyes if they're closed. Take your palms open, roll those shoulders back. So again, we're at about mid-ish of your space, okay? And we're gonna just do some really great pranayama breathing, just intentional to clear the air. I actually saged the house the other day just because it needed clearing. We're gonna inhale, sweep our arms up. And when you exhale, bring your hands all the way through the center line of the body. Hands through, so you're clearing your energy line. Inhale, sweep up. Don't lock those knees. Exhale. So you have a little tiny bend in the knees. You're squeezing your inner thighs together, so you're very strong in your foundation. Inhale, one more time. We're gonna sweep up. Hands through the center line. Now we're just gonna reach our right arms up high to the sky. And on an exhale, slightly bend. You're gonna inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, slightly bend again. Don't shoot that right hip out. Inhale, come back to the center. Squeeze that abdominal wall and exhale back down. And then the left arm, sweep it up. Squeeze here, don't lose our foundation. Exhale, side bend. So you're opening your side waist. Inhale, look up. Exhale, a little deeper. Remember, little bend, strong knees. Inhale, back to the center, and then exhale down. Now we're gonna do one breath, one movement. Inhale, sweep up. Left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, sweep up. Now this time, you're gonna go through the heart center and bend at the hips. So you should notice, flat back, hold there for just a second. I'm gonna turn so you can see flattest back possible. Shoot the hips way out. Sometimes we get to our heels, we can lift our toes. My hips are way beyond my heels. It's a little easier that way. Here, you can see, I kind of have an oh shit with my toes gripping, because I'm leaning forward. And then exhale, fold all the way. Hands come down to the ground if you can reach. If not, it's totally cool because we are all going to cross our arms and tick-tock like a clock, back and forth. Now, the slower, the better. Breathing in. Breathing out. Wiggle those toes. You can see your feet. You are grounding your feet. You kind of pulling up through the arches. A lot of this verbiage might be very foreign to you and you're like, how do I pull up through my arches? It is practice. You're moving very slowly, organically, because again, some clocks tick fast, some clocks tick slow. And then release. Now you're gonna halfway lift, so fingertips to the ground. This is where the heart comes way forward. And then you're gonna exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift it. And then exhale, fold it. Last time. I just probably said one more and we did another. Welcome to live. Exhale, fold. Now you're going to bend the knees a whole bunch. Now what does that do? Gives you some space and stability here because now when we sweep up, we can stand up nice and tall. And then the hands are going to stop right here at the heart center. Roll those shoulders back. Just for sake of time, we're going to bring our feet together wherever you are. You're going to roll those shoulders back. Lift that chin and chest. Good. Now come back to that space where you check in. We've done just a little bit of breathing, a little bit of movement, but I want you to check in and see where you are, how you're feeling. Acknowledge all the stuff that comes up through the next 45-ish minutes. Good, now we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up high to the sky. And then exhale, we're opening up that side waist, just like we did before, but our foundation is a little bit slimmer. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale, other side. Good, we're going to inhale, sweep up. This time, On the exhale, swan dive. So big arms, heart forward. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling till you get down as low as you can be. Inhale, hands to the shins. Lift the chin and chest. Push the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Whew. We're going to do that one more time. All the blood's in your face. I know it feels weird. Yoga is full of like unsavory sensations. One more time. We're going to inhale. And then exhale. Hang out here. Shake your head no. And then yes. And if your fingertips can't touch the ground, bend the knees as much as you need to, because I want you just the fingertips. And I want your head to be heavy. Pull the shoulders out of the ears and just walk your feet back and forth. Your feet are not moving. Notice they're firmly rooted. We are grounded here. But you're sashaying those hips. Slowly, sometimes we just whip through this stuff. Good. Now, if your knees have it in you, take an inhale. I call this the TLP, tiny little package. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale. If your knees are not good, stay in that forward fold and just breathe. We're just going to do it one more time. Inhale, TLP. And then exhale. Again, bend the knees, looking forward. Squeeze that abdominal wall in, and we're going to reverse swan dive all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Roll the shoulders back. Gaze right over those fingertips. Just do a quick breathing in, breathing out. Really focus on the out. Our exhales are going to be super powerful today because we have consumed so much. We need to let a lot of it go. If you're anything like me, you are aware of all of the medias and some of my very favorite people posting all of the posts, and we just need to give a little less attention to that right now and more attention to this, what's happening right here within our little body temple. So we're going to move through that whole just nice easy flow one more time. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, open up one side. Inhale, sweep up. Little soft bend in the knees, but then you squeeze your quadriceps and your inner thighs. Exhale. You're going to inhale here. And then that swan dive down. Woo. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. One more time. Halfway lift it. And then exhale, fold it. Now come to those fingertips and sashay those hips. One full breath cycle. All the air is going to come out. Half lift, good reset button here. And then fold it. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive up. And then hands to the heart. So we are now ready to start moving through a tiny little sun A just to get more movement. Come to the top of your mat, wherever that is. I delegated this as my top because that is where my water is. Again, no expectations. And really, I'm going to say that like a ton because I don't want y'all to expect too much of me. I'm just at home doing what I would do, but talking to you all and sharing some of my perspectives. This is not intended to fix anything. This is just intention for me personally. Is to just give a gift to you from my heart that will hopefully bring some joy, some laughter. I guarantee I'm going to mess up and you're all going to laugh at me. So from this space of vulnerability, of strength, of courage, and an open heart and love, we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. And then exhale, open up one side of that waistline. You're kind of sniffing your armpit. Inhale, sweep up. And then exhale, other side. Good. Big breath in. Swan dive down, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift it. And then exhale, fold it. Now you're going to inhale, bend your knees. as much as you need to. Plant your hands. On the exhale, step back into a plank pose. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Oh, tight shoulders, man. Push through the heels, pull the belly up and in. And if you're like, holy fart, plank pose, oh my gosh, drop those knees. It's cool. Pull the belly in still, roll the shoulders down still. Toes can touch or be flat, it's up to your knees. And then you're gonna exhale, chaturanga down. Elbows go back, not out. You touch the chest and then push the hips down, roll the shoulders back, breathe in, lift the chin and chest. And then exhale, push up back to plank. Our very first downward facing dog. Our hips up high to the sky. Pedal out those feet. Shake your head no. We always land in yes. Good. Collectively inhale up high on those toes. Exhale through the heels. And then inhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale all the air out of the forward fold. Whew. Halfway lifting, heart forward, butt backwards. And then exhale, release. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, hands to the heart. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. Just a little sene. Roll the shoulders back. Dude, these pants are not good. Ugh. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, open up one side. Every time you do a side bend, you're getting a little more space. Inhale, arms up high, shoulders down low. Exhale, swan dive down. Good, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees, I'm breathing in. I exhale, step it back. I'm gonna inhale, drop my knees, roll my shoulders back. And then exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, lift your cobra. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And then exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. 1 breath cycle. You can pedal your feet if you want to, or hang out in down dog. Inhale, walk your feet forward. Exhale, fold it. I'm gonna half lift it. And then release it. Bend the knees, sweep up, breathing in. Hands to heart, breathing out. Right into the next one. Inhale, circle, sweep our arms up. Exhale, open up that side waist. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. Swan dive down, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, all the air out. Inhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Exhale, stepping back. I'm going to drop my knees, roll my shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga. Woo, I'm almost off my mat. Inhale, lift that heart space up. And then exhale, push up and back. Hold here, downward facing dog. Moving super organically. Slowly. Hold your down dog. You hold. I have super dry mouth. Because as I'm guiding you through this, I have this shit moment where, what if y'all can't see me? What if it didn't work? What if, blah, 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 chatter, 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 right? Oh gosh, the chatter mind during yoga, that's, you call it the monkey mind. Slowly inhale, walk your feet forward. It's part of the unsavory bits of yoga. Exhale, fold. We acknowledge the unsavory. Inhale, half lift. And then release. Bend the knees, reverse swan dive up. And then hands to the heart space. Hold here. Good. So what happens when we come to a nice tall standing pose? We instantly want to pick. We want to pick the pants out of our butt crack. We want to adjust the sports bra, the hair, maybe like wipe with something. See if you can just hang out right here in this nice, strong Tadasana. Nice, rooted feet, pulling up through the arches. How do you do that? You're just Really focusing on all four corners of the feet. Rolling the shoulders back. A lot of times we might stick our booties out a little bit. We want to scoop, scoop. Strong bellies, straight spines. Stacking one vertebrae on top of one another. Good. So, as I said, unsavory, which just means it's going to be uncomfortable. But like I told you, kids, students, adults, everyone that I come in contact with, my job, my purpose, my life's purpose is to make you uncomfortable and to show you that you are capable of enduring, and if not, thriving. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale out the mouth, over those fingertips. Shoulders out of those ears. Inhale, circle sweep your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, open up one side of your waistline. Oh, inhale, nice and big. And exhale. Big breath in. We're going to add a little flare. Hands are going to come behind you. Now, if you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot touch my hands, you have that towel. Go grab it. It's okay. And because it's a dish towel, it's easy to move out of the way. But if you can interlace those fingers, interlace those fingers. Lift your chin and chest. Breathe in. And then exhale, you're going to fold. Oh. Shake your head no. Woohoo. Yeah, buddy. Exhale out. Yes. One more breath in. Hands down the back of the legs as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift it. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, plant those hands, big palms underneath the shoulders. And then exhale, you're going to chaturanga down. You know this. Little big cobra or big cobra. It's up to you. Look up to that ceiling, crease, or sky. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Now we're going to go a little deeper into our hips here. So there's lots of options. We're going to start. The option is drop your left knee. Swing your right foot. Put it right where your right hand is. The key is it warm? It's almost kind of weird. It's like sitting on a warm toilet seat. But that's where you know you are putting your foot right where you need to be. It is where your hand was. Your hand comes on the outside edge of your foot. My knee is over my ankle. Say this 100 times, maybe even more. Knee over ankle. Look at it. If you got somebody in the house, help them. Let them help you. Knee over ankle. Come on, knee over ankle, knee over ankle. And if you don't know how to get it there, it's walking this leg back or this leg forward. It's literally making more space between your two heel and knee. So once we get knee over ankle, that means everything, boobs, belly, gut, is all on the inside of my right thigh. We're just going to hang out here for one more breath, lifting the gaze just a little bit, sinking a little bit deeper. Blow all the air out. Good, now we're going to inhale and just a titch deeper. And then when I exhale, I am going to push my butt over my left heel. And my right toes are going to go up high to the sky. This is a half split. So, split, people are like, abort, abort. It's not scary, I promise. I promise. Fingertips are about your heel. And if you're really tight in the hamstring, it's not going to get there. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chin and chest. Pull the belly in. Blow all the air out. Now we're going to flow this. Inhale into low lunge. Exhale, half split. You notice how my fingertips are moving to accommodate my tightness. Inhale into low lunge. Exhale, half split. One more time. Low lunge. And half split. Come back into our low lunge. Plant that foot. Now, some of us can plant our fingertips or our palms, whatever. Again, I am not in this business or in this video or in this lifetime to compete. Maybe a little bit. But I am going to, if you can, lift your back knee. Take your right foot back to downward facing dog. If you're like, what the heck, Krista? Walk your foot out. Put it in. Warm spot. Big hands. Back to all fours. And then downward facing dog. We all get there. We all get to the same place. We just take different routes. Well, it isn't that profound. All right, inhale, apply on those toes. Exhale through the heels. Drop your right knee down. And then your left foot comes right there. Oh, it's so warm. So weird. this left thigh. Now what I have to remember as being responsible for guiding you into these poses is you hung out here for quite a bit. Because I was giving you all of the blah, 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 knee over ankle stuff, right? So looking down, you're still making sure. And I don't want to cheat you out of lots of space and hanging out here and getting uncomfortable. Woo! Because, you know, this is a good one. We want to hang out here in these good ones. Good. Now, lift the gaze a little bit. Breathe a big breath in. And out. One more inhale. A titch deeper exhale. We're going to half split. Woo, doggy. Now, left side's way different than right side, so no expectations. Still same cues though. I'm going to roll my shoulders back, pull my belly in. Woo, got to roll the shoulders back again. Lift my left toes. And for whatever reason, sometimes my right foot is flat, but my left, again, this is not a time to be picky. It's time to listen to your body, to feel the hamstring. Good, now we're going to flow it. We inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale. Last time, breathing in. And exhale, releasing. Come back into that low lunge. And however you get back to downward facing dog. Inhale up high on the toes. Exhale through the heels. We're going to inhale into plank pose. Drop the knees if you wish. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra. And then exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in through the nose. Ha, out the mouth. One more, just like that. Inhale, walk your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold it all. Woo. Halfway lift, breathing in. Forward fold, breathing out. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive up. Hands to the heart center. Hold here for a second. Woo. What you feel? That kind of like, woo. That's yoga yumminess. That's moving. And all of the energies in your body, in your hips. We store so much in here. So a lot of it, when we use our hips and we move, we can release. So we're going to do this again. A little faster, a little less instruction, because now you've already done it. You guys are definitely getting this. I can feel the vibes. Take an inhale. Exhale over those fingertips. Shoulders out of those ears. Inhale, circle sweep those arms up. Exhale, open up one side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side. Big breath in. Exhale, hands behind the heart space. Oh, lift the chin and chest. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Hold for a breath in. Exhale down the back of the legs. Half lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breathe out. Inhale. Plant those hands. Exhale. Step back. Woo! Breathe in. Get ready. Exhale. Lower chaturanga. Inhale. Lift the heart up. Big hands. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Nice. Big breath in through the nose. Now stick your tongue out and go. Yes. Now, if you want a little more flair, you're just going to take your right leg up and then exhale, put it where your hand is. Woo, yeah. Inhale, drop those knees. Woo. Release those hips. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. And then exhale, half split. All the air comes out. Inhale, nice strong low lunge. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to inhale here. pick up that back leg or swing your right leg around back to downward facing dog. Inhale up high on those toes. Exhale through the heels. Left leg's turn. You just put it where your left hand is. Dropping your right knee. The knees over the ankle. Whew. Inhaling, lifting the chin and chest. Exhale. Just like you inhale. And exhale. One more time. Big breath in. Sink those hips. Lift that gaze. Exhale. Good. Back into your low lunge. Breathing in. Exhale. Downward facing dog. However you get there. Good. Inhale into plank pose. Taking your vinyasa. Exhale. Chaturanga down. Maybe it's upward facing dog if you know what that is. If not, don't worry about it. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Good. So for those of you who are like, what the hell is an upward facing dog? Quick little mini lesson. Inhaling into plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Nothing touches the ground. Hopefully my arms are squeezing in. Tops of the feet, turn. You lift the chin and chest. And then you exhale, kind of roll up out of the balls or the tops of the feet. Woo-wee. Inhale it through the nose, up high on those toes. Exhale out the mouth, open, tongue out. Inhale, walk the feet forward, breathing in. And then exhale, release. Whoo. Shake your head, nope. And yes. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, release. Bend those knees. Reverse swan dive up. And hands to the heart center. Once again, check in. How are things feeling? This is not a time to showboat, to push yourself. We do not need to be little warriors. We need to be nice and calm and centered. If it feels good to push just a little, do so safely. Listen to your body, please, because I'm not here or there in your living room to help, to keep you safe. So it's your job, your responsibility to just do what you can and just feel good. All right, big breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. I feel like whole bunches of stuff comes out when I breathe. Inhale. And not a virus. Just so much energy. Exhale, open up sideways. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, other side. We're going to add just a titch more flare. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace those fingers. I have more space back here. It's amazing. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, fold it. Oh, woo. Big breath in through the nose. Hands down the back of the legs. Halfway lift, breathing in. Forward fold, breathing out. Plant those hands, bend those knees. Maybe you want to try jumping back into plank pose. I don't know. You guys try it. I'm going to try it. Exhaling. Oh, back into chaturanga. Yeehaw. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. You do not have to do that, by the way. That's just me being crazy. All right, we're going to start with our right leg again. However you bring it into lunge. Breathing in, maybe lifting it up, way up high. Exhale, put it right there in your hands. Drop those knees. Inhale, bring your arms way up high. Woo! On the exhale, lift the gaze and cactus those arms. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Big fingers. These are your pokies. Inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to breathe in. Half split. Hold here for a breath. Now you're going to come into this low lunge. You're going to pick up your back leg. Pivot 90 degrees. Holy cow. Take this left hand and think windmill. You're gonna be very strong. Pull the belly up and in, and inhale. And then find warrior two. Exhale. Hold there. You're squeezing heels together. Squeeze, 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 right? Oh, inner thighs. Hisha. Shoulders out of those ears. And if you don't know if your shoulders are out, you go. And then go. Oh yeah, there they are. This is just kind of fancy, right? Blah, blah, blah. If your shoulders hurt, this works. Rolling them back. Now my knee is kind of going in. Ugh. Want to push that knee out. Ooh, put it over my ankle. Straighten that back leg. Gaze over your right shoulder. And breathe. Notice there's lots of fidgeting happens in this pose. My toes. Oh, lots of minor little adjustments constantly. That's why I often just flow through this pose, but being warrior two, it's so big and so vast and grounding, and I really want to just expand. Okay, we're gonna move through this. On an inhale, right palm, reach, way forward. Exhale, throw it up and out. Inhale, reach, way forward, and exhale. One more time, inhale, reach, and then exhale. Come back to warrior two. Maybe your legs are burdened, maybe they're not. Hands to the heart, straighten those legs. Turn those right toes so you face forward. And then slowly lower. Remember we did this in the very beginning. Hello. All the way down. Shake your head, no. Feet are parallel. I haven't talked this much in weeks. Sheesh. Inhale, halfway lifting. And then exhale, release. You're gonna come up halfway, so we have a strong flat back, which means my belly is in. Ooh, yeah, that means your booty cannot be like shooting outwards. You gotta kind of scoop and tuck. And then slowly walk all the way back to your low lunge. And then we go, exhaling, back to downward facing dog. Let's take a little vinyasa here, or rest in child's pose. This is your practice. You're just breathing, that's all you gotta do. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, because I know I'm gonna end up facing away from you, that's gonna be kind of weird, I'm actually gonna rotate. And then I'm gonna do my left leg. Left leg up high to the sky. Bring it in. Oh yeah. And drop my back leg. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Try to touch the sky. And exhale. And breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale all the way up high. Exhale. Woo! Shoot those hips back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Coming back into our low lunge. Pick up that back leg. Pivot 90 degrees. Heel to heel. Belly is strong. You know what's coming up. Inhale. And then exhale. And play with this. So as you get a little sticky, sweaty, and that's okay. It's okay. I am queen of sweat. So what happens? You're engaging all of these muscles. Squeezing. Putting the knee over the ankle. You might get a little slippery on your mat. And that's okay. Just makes us work a little harder. Again, shoulders might get tired. Bring the hands here and just let space happen. Still gazing over the left shoulder though. And breathing. Play with where your toes are. Spread them nice and big. No expectations. Woo! Knee out over the ankle. Legs are shaking. Inhale, reach forward with that left palm. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. Inhale, come back. Woo! Dog it. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart, arms turning. Woo, woo, woo. Slowly fold. Hang out here. Now, play with. I'm going to turn again so you can see what's happening with my body. Don't push your butt over like blah. See what plays happen. Reach forward, hips over, heels. I mean, your heels are wide, but see if you can play with that. And then surrender. Oh. God. Now I'm gonna go back to where we were so that I can make sure. We're gonna slowly inhale, half lift. Exhale, back to our low lunge. Left leg is forward. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. Vinyasa here. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down. Elbows in. Inhale, lift the heart up. And then exhale, hips back. Big breath in through the nose. Stick that tongue out. Inhale, walk your feet forward. And then exhale, fold it. Bend the knees if you need to. You might not need to now. Reverse swan dive up. And exhale, hands to the heart space. Bring your toes and heels touching. Okay, we're going to do 2 balancing postures because we've got some heat. Now, one of them is going to create more heat. It's my favorite. We're going to imagine we have nice, big, slippery ropes for arms and legs. So, if you've done Bikram, you know what I'm talking about here. You're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. First, we're going to do chair pose. You're going to sit nice and low. Now to pivot, nice and low does not mean nice and low, heart down low. Nice and low means hips low. And a lot of weight is in your heels. Now, shoulders of mine are super tight. So I'm not expecting them to be up here by my ears all the time. I can, but I'm giving myself a little bit of compassion. I don't expect grandness right now. This is not the time. So from this chair pose, you guys are here, it's kind of uncomfortable, right? You're gonna open up your arms. And you're gonna go right under left. Lift those elbows a little bit. Ooh, yeah. So we've got a little beak right here. And if you can't get your arms wrapped like slippery ropes, all you gotta do is just hug, okay? Again, there's so many options here. Now you're gonna take your right leg, lift it up. You're in like a one-legged hiya pose, still in chair-ish, and cross it over like you gotta pee. Play with that. Good. Find that point of focus. Right here, I'm staring at a picture my grandpa painted. And it's of a waterfront. And I can visualize so many great things. I can hear his voice even though he's not on earth anymore. I can see myself being right there. Finding that point of focus for you, doing that visualization, breathing, balancing. Good. Now to come out of this, you're going to inhale, come into Karate Kid basically. And then exhale, back into chair. Get a little settled, right? Scoop. So no gato booty out here. We scoop, sit. Inhale, open the arms. Now left under right. Sitting nice and low. Left leg comes up. Find the balance first. Some of us, this might be it. You're like, hiya. It's cool. You fall out, you get back up. These are very big growing moments where we are asking you, I am asking you, whoa, find that focus point, to be grounded and stable with only one foot touching the ground. And then twist yourself like ropes, squeezing all major 7 joints in your body. Oh yeah, and breathe. coming out of it. Inhale. Back into chair, exhale. You're gonna inhale, lift into that tight, tall Tadasana. Exhale, open up one side of the waistline. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Hands behind you, exhale. Lift that chin and chest. Forward fold it. Head is heavy. Hands down the back of the legs. Halfway lifting and folding. Now you're going to reverse swan dive. So bend the knees if you need to. Reach way up high. And then hands to the heart. So tree pose. This tree pose is going to be, I want you to, if you're like super expert and you guys know what you're doing and you really want it to be a certain way for your practice at home, feel free. But if you're open to maybe just being alongside me, great. Either is super, super great. Just first balance on your left foot. Again, focus point. It is key. Staring at my camera is just not working for me. And then just open up and put that arch on your calf. No higher. If you are like struggling to stay balanced, you can bring your toe down and be right here, and that gives you just a tinge, a little help with balance. Roll those shoulders. Now we're gonna open up our arms and just let our palms be up. This is very vulnerable. Standing on one leg, palms up. Gives you a sensation of, oh, kind of vulnerability and exposedness. And whereas a lot of times we've been very shut off. Now bring your right hand to your heart, your left hand to your belly. Just feel that connectedness with breath and heart. And then slowly, right leg up and then down. Hands to the heart space. Take a breath. Reset. Now the left leg comes up. You're balancing on the right foot. This is a great time to find all four corners of your feet. You have behind the big toe, behind the pinky toe, and each outer edge of your heel. That knee is nice and strong. And then open up. Maybe a little hip popping. And you find this nice, simple, but challenging balancing posture. When you're ready, grow your limbs. There's so many metaphors that go through my mind when I'm in tree pose, being that this is my olive branch. When I think of that, I think of circumstances where I've been burned. My olive branches have been cut off. And I tend to want to go back to here where it's safe and centered. But out here is where we grow. Out here is unsavory. Out here is where it wobbles. And this just takes a lot of trust and faith in myself. And the world around me to keep me safe. Again, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Slowly lift it up. And then everything down. We're gonna head down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And then through the heart center, fold it. I'm turning. Don't turn, you guys are good. Halfway lift. And fold. Now at one TLP if you got it in you. And then exhale. Bend those knees, plant those hands. I'm just gonna step back, go right into all fours. Knees under the hips, shoulders over the wrists. Spread your fingertips nice and big. Toes can be flat or curled. Pick whichever one you want. Good. Now you're gonna inhale, lift the heart. Cow pose. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Inhale, lift the heart. One more time. Nice strong cat. Exhale. I meant that's a cow. Flatten those backs. Good. Now we're gonna do thread the needle. So we're gonna take our right arm like an airplane. We're gonna swoop it all the way through. Now, the outside edge of my arm is lying down, and then eventually, ear to mat. Shoulders, whoo. This is where you see all the hidden toys and dust bunnies under the couch. Sweet Jesus. Now your left palm can stay here. You can reach it out. Oh, you can even wrap it around. There's no right way. Listen to your body. Relax this hand. Breathe into this space. Now you're going to press into that palm. Open it back up. And then back to all fours. Do a cat-cow. I'm switching sides, so I'm not bonking my face into the... That was the fastest cat-cow ever. All right, left palm out. And we're going to sweep through, threading that needle. The back of the hand, and the elbow, and the shoulder, then the ear. Yes, your booty's up high in the sky. Again, just more unsavoriness of yoga that actually is pretty damn awesome. Palm or right hand, play with it. Whew. Or not. Again, no expectations. And no judgment. Ooh. I'm going back here because it was a little bit better for me. One more big breath. Now press into that right palm. Inhale, open it up. And then all fours again. Cow. Moo. And then cat. Good. You're just going to sweep your feet to either side. I don't care which one. And you're going to end up sitting on your hips and extending the legs out straight. So in your space, I'm going to end up laying down. And see, I didn't even use my props. A lot of times, I think I'm gonna, and then I don't. So, sit bones. I've actually got a little bit of moisture going on. I can wipe my sweat. You're gonna flex those toes up high to the sky. Flex the feet, roll those shoulders back and sit nice and tall. So this is a posture that a lot of us are like very, very uncomfortable in. If I have you bring your arms above your head, how uncomfortable this is. Roll those shoulders down out of those ears. Whew. Just hang out there, just feel a little uncomfortable. Good. Now you're gonna take a breath in, reach up high. Let the heels touch the ground, and then exhale, reach for those toes. If you don't touch your toes, if you're here, that's fine. Don't round your back. Whatever you do, inhale, flat back, straight spine, shoulders out of those ears. Exhale, bend the elbows, heart to toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, a little big, a little bit deeper. Sorry. I just swallowed snot. That was really disgusting. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly, you're going to round your spine and walk it back up, back up, back up, back up. Right. Nice and tall. You're going to scoot your hips to your heels just a little bit and then round your body down. You're lying on the ground. Sweet baby Jesus, I hope y'all can see me laying on the ground. Knees are to the hips and you're rocking side to side. This should be very slow, and it should, gotta be a little massage. Now, we're gonna get deep into those hips. Take your right foot, cross it over like a number 4. Your left, this is the supine pigeon pose. Again, some of you might know, oh yeah, I know what that is. Others are like, huh? Flex the feet, flex the feet, flex the feet. Try to have your shin parallel to the ground, your left shin. And you can do all sorts of options here. Hands, totally relaxed, and I am just bringing my left knee in. That's opening up right here. Literally, pain in the butt is being addressed right now. If you want to thread the needle here or interlace the fingers and use a little more oomph pull, you can totally do that. Be careful. Flex the feet, and breathe. Gaze up at the ceiling. Notice what comes up when you start opening the hips. We warmed them up nice and big. We moved a lot of energy. And now when we're stretching, things are gonna come up and out. So when you exhale, exhale out. Big release, let it go. Now slowly, you're gonna just release and switch sides. Again, no expectations how fast you do this. This is not a fast practice. We are taking the time to, ow, my hips. All right, flex those feet. I cannot tell you how unsavory this left hip feels right now. Ooh. I'm gonna thread. That's rumbly. Oh. So that I can really just let the grasp, give just a little bit of pull. It's not hot and searing, so it's okay. It's just uncomfortable. Again, when we put ourselves in uncomfortable positions, we grow. We either get stronger, more flexible, more patient. If life was always comfortable, you would be so bored. And you would be boring. 2 more breaths. Good. Oh, I'm gonna let things go. We're just gonna do a little pedal up high. Yeehaw, a big hug. And then a supine twist. My arms, because I'm like all on my fireplace, I am just gonna do a little cactus arm-ish. But if you've got the room, extend, right? And then you're just gonna take all the hips, all the knees. Exhale over to the right side. And then slowly turn the gaze to the left. Good. And slowly, first the top leg, then the bottom leg. Get centered again. I'm going to see how this goes with my lack of space. Exhale. Ooh. Oh yeah, all up it. And over to the right with the gaze. To come out, you are going to just top leg, then the bottom, squeeze. Now, there are so many options for the final relaxation pose. For me, I am personally going to round myself up. I am going to pivot, because we've been practicing for a long time. I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit in a palms down for some, again, more grounding. Get my sit bones. You saw me moving my flesh. I'm moving my butt cheeks out of the way so I can be grounded and feel my sit bones on the mat. That is a sensation of grounding, like I feel very rooted and connected. If I have my big old butt cheeks in the way, it's literally just keeping me from feeling that sensation. And this entire practice I dedicated to giving you the sensation of grounded, strong, faithful, and trusting in yourself, in your own physical body. If you're practicing and you're healthy enough to do so, we need to definitely tap into the earth and tap into our own sense, an overwhelming sense of gratitude when I talk about health and wellness right now. So you can lie down, you can sit up, You can turn me off for just a few minutes. I'm gonna give myself 5, max 5. So just kind of sit, breathe, palms down, and notice the hips. If you're sitting crisscross applesauce, they want to lift up. We gotta relax them. This is probably one of the harder yoga poses to just be in this just crisscross applesauce. Shoulders to ears. It doesn't matter which way you do it. But from here, at this point in time, we've created so much space and openness that we can have an opportunity to create length all the way up into our necks. Feel it, touch it. It's tight. Because we've been worried, we've been hunkered over media, laptops, phones, books even. Ugh. Slowly, when you change, take your chin to chest. Your breathing is back to normal, but be aware of it. Oh my gosh. As you're opening big, deep muscles, you're always thinking, what am I noticing? What am I feeling? What can I let go? Because what's in here is emotion, tightness. What gets stuck in here? Emotion, stuck. Just a little drop of the shin. Thinking about your breath, nothing but your breath. To close class, we're going to put our right hand on our hearts, our left hands on our bellies. Once again, balancing strength of our guts with all the love of our hearts. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth one last time. From the bottom of my heart, with all of my being, thank you for joining me. Namaste.